Hello everyone and welcome to so I've been in my Goshiwon for a few weeks now, and there's obviously some problems I've encountered while living here, and I just wanted to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to avoid these problems that came up for me and hopefully make you living in a small space more comfortable for yourself. So this video will be mostly geared towards living in a Goshiwon, but if you do stay in a small space, you can adopt some of these ideas as well. One of the main issues I experience with living in a small space is obviously storage space. I have a lot of stuff. Actually, I don't have a lot of stuff, but because the space is so small, it feels like I have too many things and everything is just everywhere in my face, and things get cluttered so easily, and that is my second issue. Things get cluttered so easily and my space almost always looks messy because everything is everywhere. I don't know how many times I've tripped over things or things have fallen off of shelves and hit me in my face, like, yo, it's annoying. I don't know if this is a specifically Goshiwon-ish issue, but because we have a shower in the room and most of the time our windows are very small and we're kind of all cooped up together, our rooms get very humid, and in general Korea gets very humid in summer, and we're in spring now and we're moving towards summer, and I can already feel like the air is getting more humid, and it just, yeah, things get very stuffy in your room very quickly. It's like the walls are very thin. And things get noisy very quickly. I'm sure my neighbors can even hear me recording this video. Just kind of works. But anyways, yeah, things get very noisy very quickly, as you can hear. And I have a refrigerator in my room as well, and it's quite old, and it just starts randomly yeah, like at random intervals. So not really a problem, it's just inconvenient. We obviously can't cook in our rooms, and I tend to snack and eat quite frequently, so not having a kitchen close by is kind of inconvenient at times. I mean, yes, I have a fridge and I can store some food in there, but not having the means to warm up food and to get hot water and just have water very close by in general is a bit of an inconvenience for me. So despite all of those problems, after staying here for a month, I think I've kind of adapted to some of those problems, and I will give you guys some ideas on how to combat those issues. So firstly, for storage issues, make use of a lot of storage solutions. So buy those little baskets and containers, and whenever you have a space, just like slot them in there. So I'm storing stuff on top of my cabinet and it's really small already, Like any little space I have, I've stored my suitcases. Yeah, I just stash things everywhere. If there's a little space and I can make use of it, I make use of it. I also have a lot of jars and containers to store things, and I also make use of hanging shelves. So we have a rail just above our head to store stuff, but I don't want to hang my clothes there because then my room will feel very cluttered and very small. So at least by having hanging shelves, one or two, I can still pack away a lot of my clothes but not have them look very bulky and very messy, if that makes sense. I hope I do. Yeah. And for things getting easily cluttered, my solution to that is to have a place for every single thing. So I know in my cabinets I have a food cabinet, I have a makeup-y cabinet, I have my stationery cabinet, I have my electronics like shelf. I have a shelf in my bathroom with solely just my toiletries, and then when I shower I just take it out, and then once I'm done I put it back in. So just knowing where you put everything makes it easier to tidy up your room and just opens up space in your room. For ventilation, because our rooms are so humid, we tend to really struggle with mold in our rooms. So to combat that, I make sure I open my window a lot. I mean, yes, the pigeons outside get very noisy and but just open your window if you can. Secondly, I make use of disposable dehumidifiers. So those really help suck up extra moisture in the air and helps to dry up things a bit. Yeah. And then thirdly, I use a squeegee in my shower. So as soon as I'm done showering, I just squeegee down the walls and the floor as well, just to make things dry quicker and hopefully decrease the amount of moisture in the air. And then fourthly, should there be mold or in combating mold, I've bought a toilet cleaner for my shower. So obviously I don't have a toilet in my shower room, but the toilet cleaner has bleach in it and it can help me kind of try kill off the mold compared to like regular just household general cleaner. What am I saying? I hope I make sense. But anyways, toilet cleaner has bleach, can kill mold in my shower room. Yes. And then sometimes there's a funky smell in the air. Like, I know I've cleaned, I know I've taken out the trash, I've opened the window, but there'll still be a young smell and you can't really quite place your finger on it. I use my diffuser for that. So I've bought a few diffusers, well 2, and I've put them in the shower room. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, I've bought some diffusers and I have them around to just kind of mask off any ungodly smells. Yeah. For thin walls or the noise, especially at night, like during the day we can deal, but I'm a very light sleeper and at night like every single noise disturbs me. For the thin walls and the random noise from my fridge and outside and other places, I have this app called Relax Melodies. I'll insert a clip over there, and generally it plays white noise or water sounds. So when I'm about to go to bed, I'll just listen to that and it helps me sleep. Any single noise will wake me up, so having that constant repetitive noise helps me to fall asleep quicker. If I don't want to sleep with a repetitive noise, I'll just use those disposable earplugs I got off the plane when I came down. Yeah, but generally there's not much you can do. Just try to be respectful of your neighbors, and yeah, just be mindful of the time when you do make calls or when you're listening to something. Like, don't be extra loud and just be mindful of the time. For making food in my room, or the convenience of having a kitchen in my room, I bought 2 big flasks for water. So in Korea, people don't really drink the water from the taps. There's my fridge. Yeah, but people don't drink water from the taps, and our cooler is in the kitchen, and it can get very annoying having to make trips up and down to the kitchen. So I just fill up 2 big flasks of water, and I just drink them throughout the day, and I'll just refill them about once or twice. So I always have water in my room, at least for drinking. And then my second tip is to buy a tray to carry food between your room and the kitchen, because sometimes you want to carry hot things or a lot of things at once, and you can't always cradle things in your hands. So a tray just makes things easier to move around and to clean up as well. Just a little small tip, I also use the tray as a security feature. Yeah, I come from SA and I'm my mom's child, anyways, but that's what we did back home. So anyways, I use a tray to, I'll show you guys what I mean in the clip here. And then lastly, I bought a kettle for my room. I mean, not everyone has to buy this, but I drink a lot of tea and hot beverages, like a lot. I think I can have like 4 or 5 cups of coffee. Anyways, so the water from the cooler or the water dispenser in our kitchen is not very hot. It's like lukewarmish, and yeah, doesn't make the best tea. So having a small kettle in your room helps you to always have hot water around. And even if you don't drink tea, maybe you want to make quick ramen, and it's really convenient. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys found my tips helpful. I hope you did find them helpful. And one more thing, if you want to put things up on your wall, in SA we normally use what is it, press stick, but sometimes it leaves an oily residue on the wallpaper. So I just use tape, and I just use post-it to put up to remind me of things, and I can just easily peel them off and they won't leave a mark on the wall. So that's just an extra little tip for you there, guys. And yeah, that's generally it. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I hope you guys keep on watching. I'll try not to shoot in my room so much because the audio is very bad and I can't speak too loud, but I will try keep making videos because I find this fun to do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.